diabolical.
Yes, sir.
The most luxurious.
Yes, sir.
The most scrumptious. Sorry, last week we skipped the intro. We just got to business. You know what I'm saying? You know, feel me? And we're going to start this like we usually do. It was good.
It's your boy Mavelli, aka Shady McGrady, aka Renee Smith, aka Draymond Green. I don't have a hate name. I'm just ready to hate. Let's get it.
Yo, I was biting my fingernail. Pardon me. Y'all know my name, man. It's Palm, man. Fuck all that shit. Fuck you.
Smith, we in the building, man.
It's your
Fuck
boy.
the hater names.
Yeah, it's your boy Coles. I'm actually gonna have a hater name. I was gonna use Lil Boy Flames, and that's gonna be my hater name. Because Laker Nation, you already know how it is.
You
And I
already
can go
know.
straight into the.
Let's go straight into it, man. NBA done started.
It done
The
started.
NBA done started.
It done did
It
start.
is the happiest time of my life.
Yeah, ball's life, man.
Sorry,
Everybody's
ladies, you know what I'm saying? You come second. To
Y'all are very upset about this, but it's okay. We still love y'all.
You got till June, you know, then it gets nice. Then we'll be back with
Then
you.
we'll be back 100%.
But yeah.
How's
Where y'all at, fellas?
everybody's team? Let's start with Green.
Okay, so
State your team, first off.
the
And
New
yeah,
York Knicks.
predictions. What you think we doing this?
I have split views based on the two games that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we can definitely compete
Mm-hmm.
for a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we do get to the playoffs, that's a different season. It's different energies.
Right.
But as crazy as this sounds, given that it is two separate seasons, if we do get to the playoffs, I feel like we can at least get to the second round, no matter who we face in the
So
first.
you're saying the second round finish?
Second round, if we get to the playoffs, but it's gonna be
So y'all saying, okay, so basically what you're saying is if the Knicks get, let's just say they get a 7th or 8th seed,
right.
they're definitely beating the Raptors or the Celtics.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. I truly believe
Okay,
that.
that's your predictions. That's a
Prediction.
very hot take. I wish I had the hot take, but
Who you think taking it this year? We gotta make it call now because we're gonna hold you accountable in June. Everybody's coming. We're gonna play these back. Everybody gonna have to answer these.
I will say this. I feel like the Lakers are gonna get the Warriors out of here in the playoffs, but they're not gonna go to the finals. I believe the Celtics are gonna win the title this year. I think it's gonna be the Celtics and the Rockets in the finals this year.
that's a strong prediction.
Yes.
And when I say strong, I mean like when we play this back, we probably gonna laugh.
I really believe the Celtics, they're not gonna have an easy run, but it's gonna be fairly easy. But like I said, I really feel like LeBron is gonna get the Warriors out of here before the conference finals. And then the Rockets are just gonna pick up the scraps from whatever's left from the Lakers and just run through them.
Okay.
Alright, Paul.
I mean, niggas know what time it is over here, man. Spurs game.
Lamar had a great game.
Lamar, Rudy Gay was wild too.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all the Spurs. Y'all got that. DeMar DeRozan was there. He was there.
That's a great game, man. DeJounte Murray got hurt though.
Yeah, he got
I hate
hurt.
DeMar DeRozan.
Uh,
I just want everybody to understand that. Like, I hate that nigga. Like, always. I think everybody that knows me.
No, we know.
Documented. I
We
hate
know.
that nigga. But fuck it. He had 28 points in game 1, so you know.
he's good, man. And guess what? He was passing the fuck out of the basketball. Cause Spurs.
What are your predictions?
I mean, we gonna be the Spurs, man. We won 47
Exactly.
games last. I remember the funny shit about this shit is like somebody was when DeJounte Murray got injured, niggas was like, oh man, Spurs, oh my god, I don't know what they gonna do.
What do you mean?
Nigga, they got Patty Mills and Brian Forbes.
Then niggas.
That nigga Forbes is nice.
Forbes is fucking nice.
Then Rudy Gay was dealing with some little bullshit injuries. Niggas was like, oh man, I don't even know if Spurs gonna make the playoffs now. What you gonna do? I'm like, are y'all serious? Like,
Oh, first of
he
all,
was
let me
like-
say something.
He was like, this.
You probably have to.
Y'all had Kawhi last year. I'm like, bro, Kawhi played 9 games last year, and we
Yeah.
still won 47 games.
Yeah, nah, facts. But David Bertans looks nice that way.
Now, in place of 9-game Kawhi, we have 82-game DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
I hate that nigga, but fuck it, he do his job.
Yeah, I mean the Raptors had a very good record last year.
So how far do you see them going?
Same place we went last year. Nowhere. We not about to win a championship this year. That's just not in the cards. DeMar DeRozan is not championship material. We gonna be like a 5th seed, middle of the pack. I mean, we need to lose. We need to tank. Tanking would be good.
They're not.
Yeah, I never signed.
They're not too good. They got a good ass team.
You know, I'm built like to tank right now. So
Yeah, Greg
Yeah.
he's not gonna allow that.
nah, he tanked before, man.
He tanked before.
Nigga, how the fuck you think we got here?
Hey, I got Tim Duncan,
Tanking,
bro.
nigga.
TD was
One tank.
tanking.
All we needed was one tank, nigga. And we fucking rose right back to the top after that bitch. But yeah, we be alright though. We be alright. Just give us like.
Well, you got play. What you got? Like what you calling? How they gonna end the season?
I said we gonna. I feel like we got the same exact record we did last year. 47 and like whatever
Playoff run
for 82 games after 47. And I said we like 5th seed, something. Probably make it to the second round if we lucky, and we gonna head back to the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
Who you got winning the title?
That's a funny one after this first couple games, Granted, it's only two games into 82 game season, but the Raptors look strong. The Raptors look strong. Celtics look deep.
Yeah.
Celtics look very deep.
Got one of my favorite white people on it.
And who's that?
Gordon Hayward.
Ah,
Yeah.
Shouts out to
what do you
Gordon
call
Hayward.
him?
Chill.
Nah, yeah.
Shouts out to Gordon Hayward coming back from that nasty injury too.
Yeah, the Celtics they look they look deep, pause, but they still a little shaky.
Yeah, they get a little shaky sometimes.
The Warriors look like the Warriors, even though they won off of Jerebko tipping.
Crazy.
That's crazy. It's crazy that the NBA, like the rest of the NBA, like do people not understand what I be saying when I talk about like the front offices being like super duper trash?
Yeah,
Who's the trash
they are.
Bro,
They really are.
Jernis Jerebko is a good player.
He's super fucking good.
How could you let somebody? He got cut and they picked him up. How do y'all let him clear waivers and go to the Warriors?
Yeah, no, he's a good player.
He's nice.
This is like when players clear waivers and go to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be wild.
What is the rest of y'all doing?
Yeah,
Like, who's not doing their fucking job? Everybody.
And the best part about it is that they get it for so cheap.
Everybody.
for dirt cheap.
They get everybody for fucking cents on the fucking dollar, and then y'all wondering why they fucking going for fucking 5 championships in 6 years. Cause y'all niggas are horrible at y'all. LeBron needs to be his own fucking GM.
Yeah.
Cause y'all niggas can't do the fucking job. What the fuck do you mean? No. The nigga Jernis Jerebko fucking can play basketball.
He's mad fucking good.
They just got that nigga for nothing because the team that cut that nigga is paying that nigga this year.
Facts.
That's crazy.
That's the NBA.
All of y'all fucking NBA players need to be out there being your own fucking GM. Because the nigga that's getting paid to be the GM, he's on vacation.
He's not doing shit.
That ass. I got big Nick energy. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't support them last year though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That made sense, bro.
I could not support them last year. They made too many trash decisions, and clearly a trash season was the result of it. That's not something to support at this point. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was upset about that as Knicks fans. Like, no. Certain shit, being bad, happens. Making bad decisions should never happen.
Y'all
At
still.
this point in the game, bro. We drafted Ronaldo Bulkman. We have no more fuck-ups left. We have no more fuck-ups left.
Yeah, he was alright.
We have no more fuck-ups left.
He was fun.
And as much as people like Frankie Smokes, we fucked that up. We fucked that draft pick up.
Shit, this nigga asked me about a nigga.
Think about it. Think about it. We could have had Dennis Smith Jr., Kevin Knox. Or we could have had Malik Monk, Kevin Knox. Think of all the people that went after this guy. We fucked that pickup.
I like Frank.
Y'all paying Tim
You
Hardaway.
liking him does not mean we didn't fuck the pickup.
Y'all paying Tim Hardaway Jr. like 20-something million.
That I think we fucked up on.
No, we fucked up on a bunch of shit.
Hey,
We gave Ron Baker a no trade clause.
We did?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all did.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
And then picked up 3 more point guards.
Man,
See,
yeah.
I like wait. I like how the team is constructed now.
No.
Give Frank
We're
2 more
fixing
seasons.
it. We're fixing it. No, I'm giving it 2 more seasons. Look, stop being defensive. These were fucked up moves.
I think it look.
Look.
Long-
No.
Those
You
are
can't
regular
explain.
shit.
Look. You can't explain these to me.
What was the record last year? Where did they rank
Terrible.
defensively? Where did they rank offensively?
Terrible.
This
Frank
is what I'm
was-
saying.
no,
my
Frank
nigga,
was
but
top 3
Even
in all
though
defense,
he's
like,
one
majority
of
of the
the bright spots of on defense, y'all can't put the basketball into the
hoop.
fucking hoop that
can't
well
either.
without Porzingis.
That's not
and
the
he's
point.
hurt.
That's not
this
the
is
point.
what we're trying to explain. It's like y'all smoked the Hawks. Y'all smoked them.
We were supposed to. They
Y'all
suck.
supposed to.
They suck.
Congratulations. But when y'all play actual teams, like what are y'all gonna do? Play a 4-point guard lineup? You get what I'm saying? Like what are y'all gonna do?
It's gonna be hard, but
I'm not one of
If
these
they
Knicks
play-
fans to where I can't notice where the bad shit is.
no. We need scoring. I don't.
These they
I
they
watch
tripping.
Y'all need consistency, bro. Y'all need
I
consistency.
mean,
That's what y'all need.
Cause Reem, what I've noticed about Reem is he likes pain.
Yeah, he does. No,
He
he
is
does.
a glutton for pain.
Yo, you're definitely
He is definitely a masochist.
a masochist, right?
Because Reem is
Oh my
a
god! I got
Knicks
called that the other day.
You are a
fan.
masochist, bro.
Is
And
also
you're with it.
a Jets fan.
Yes, a problem.
So Reem and winning don't really collide that often.
I'm a
a Jets
Yankees
fan
fan
too. So
I'm a Yankees fan.
I mean, the Yankees ain't won a championship in going on 10 years.
Then the Red Sox
So-
just get the Yankees the
Yeah,
fuck
they
out
just
of
got
here.
outta here.
Good shit, Red Sox.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
I don't like seeing happy Yankees
That
fans.
shit's crazy.
That's wild.
I'm a Mets fan.
Both y'all Mets fans?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Yankees.
I
I mean, they're from New York. I wanted them to win, but they didn't win, and I'm still happy.
I don't think I've ever seen anything including fan, Mets, and happy
Yeah.
even in the same sentence
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's understandable.
But like I said, when it comes to the Knicks, bro, we're doing cleanup now, and we can't defend these fucked up moves again because as a fan base, we have to start holding them accountable. We can't keep saying, okay, it was fucked up, but we like this person. No, we need the best decisions possible, not stupid decisions.
So under the new regime,
Mhm.
is there a decision that you haven't liked?
No.
Yes,
What? Which one?
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. No.
Okay, Tim Hardaway Jr. and not getting rid of Courtney Lee.
It's not that we.
And the
It's
Ron Baker
hard
no
to-
trade
listen,
clause. That's
That
mad.
was Phil Jackson.
When the
Ron
person-
Baker no
That was
trade
Phil.
clause.
That's
That's
what
When the
Phil.
person who signed the contract tells me that they were surprised that they were even offered the
Offered that
contract,
bread, you made a mistake.
somebody did a bad job.
Someone
Yeah.
made a fucking mistake.
We should not have offered Tim Hardaway $20 million.
My nigga, if
No,
Tim
no,
Hardaway
no,
will say out loud
no,
himself,
no,
I
wait,
it was
wait,
gonna
wait,
be this.
No,
Wait.
Tim Hardaway got $70 million.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, and this is how he doesn't deserve it, and he proved it against the Nets.
He takes 25
You're
shots.
guarding somebody you've played against in college. You know how he plays. You have him one-on-one at the last
That's
minute,
true.
and you get fucking cooked, bro.
D'Angelo?
See-
Garden D'Angelo?
No, fuck, what's his name? Gerald or Levert?
Gerald
No,
Levert.
Levert.
Karis LeVert.
Gerald Levert. Caris, I was like, yeah, Gerald Levert. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Caris Levert. Yeah,
Caris
that
LeVert.
is fucking nice though.
He's
Yeah,
nice,
yeah.
but that's they know.
But yeah, like-
they all play together.
Tim
They
Hardaway
play
also got cooked by Frank Nitty, nigga, and like
Tim Hardaway
Tim
also,
Hardaway be getting cooked like
Tim Hardaway
everywhere.
Jr.
Listen.
also averages 29 points right now
Yes.
Yeah,
on 25 shots.
yo,
That's not good.
that is not good.
It's not
That
good.
is no way.
So we have a lot to fix.
Yeah, but
We have a lot to fix, and I think it will get better. But some of these people gotta go. Moutier,
Yes.
Don't know why y'all got him.
I don't know why we got him. Being that we have Trier, we don't need.
we didn't know
Moutier.
what Trier was.
Yes, we did.
But
Well, no. the general public didn't know what they were getting with Alonzo Trier. Trier has been a problem since high school. He's been that since high school. See, I watch high school basketball, college basketball to the NBA because I like to watch people's stories as they grow. That's my shit. So like Dennis Smith Jr., I followed Dennis Smith Jr. since he was a fucking freshman in high school. So I knew how nice he was going to be as he got to the NBA. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, no, listen, everybody pick Dennis Smith Jr. Because the way he literally blew his knee out.
Yeah.
And that's how he's jumping.
He came back.
That nigga is cerebral, bro. He's an animal. So I wanted him or Malik Monk over Frank. And it's not that Frank is bad, but Frank should have went late, 17, 18.
Later.
We picked him too early. Now, if we'd have got it later, fine. But people denying that there were better picks than Frank, that's what doesn't make sense to me. There was a better pick than Frank. You like him or not?
More better picks.
There were more better picks than Frank. We picked him too early. No other team would have drafted him at 7.
We got him at 8.
And proof of that is we still keep trading for more point guards. So even the GMs know that he's a project.
That he's a project. No. I don't think that. I think
I know that
he can play multiple positions. You open the door.
Exactly. No. Exactly. But they drafted him for the point guard position. Yeah. So they fucked that pick.
He's still a project.
You get what I'm saying?
He was the point guard that they expected him to be.
They wouldn't do that, bro. So what you're saying is basically you kind of proved it because then at some point they realized like, oh, this point guard shit's not working.
They're gonna move him to a more Iman Shumpert type.
Like he can play defense and pass the ball.
Yeah.
And like then we get a real point guard.
But that's not a bad thing.
Iman Shumpert,
but at the same time,
they know they fucked up the
lottery. You fucking wasted a lottery pick.
One thing I will say, Dennis Smith Jr. is a point
for
guard.
a reason.
There's
a reason why there's not lottery picks in the NFL, bro. Because from 1 to 32, you can get a fucking top tier player.
All right, who is like the second best running back in this draft?
Coming up, or the one that they just had?
Like just in this one that after Saquon Barkley.
I don't even know. The dude from in Detroit. What's his name?
Is that nigga a rookie right now?
Yeah.
I want to say Joe Mixon. I
Nah.
don't think he's a rookie.
That's the white boy, right?
Nah, he's a short ass black nigga.
There's some white dude that was playing running back who was mad tough, and I was wondering how he's gonna do in the league, but I stopped paying attention.
I know who you're talking about.
He was a
I
tank.
literally know who you're talking about. It's the white boy that
They was so excited, like yes, another white guy running back.
But he was like literally like a Gronk running back.
Yeah,
he was
fucking huge.
Wilding on
The
him.
only reason I'm asking this question, right, is say your team, the Jets.
Kerryon Johnson.
All right, say your team, the Jets, is up next, right? And who's on the table? Kerryon Johnson and Saquon Barkley. Now you pick Kerryon Johnson, but you know Saquon Barkley's the better running back, right?
That's a perfect guy.
You get what I'm saying?
Flashing, just like
Exactly. So you know Kerryon Johnson's not a bad pick, but Saquon Barkley is clearly a better pick.
But
you get what I'm saying? So wouldn't you say, all right, we should have picked Saquon Barkley? That's a better pick, but we picked him. Okay, let's see what we can do with it. It's a project.
Listen. You being a Knicks fan, you know our history of going with the flash over the long-term projects. I had no problem with it because it was a different pace. It was a change of pace. Because we're so used to going after the big names and the big... To this day, we're still talking about signing the big name in free agency instead of focusing on what we had. So I like the idea of saying, you know what? Let's mold this guy. We already had Porzingis. We needed somebody to pair with Porzingis. I saw Frank, and one of the first things I researched with Frank was his wingspan. He has the same wingspan as Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi is like an inch taller. Now, I'm not saying he can beat Kawhi Leonard, but if he is already playing defense like Kawhi Leonard, man, I'm good.
He's not winning.
Look. What people have to understand?
He has to
He's
not even playing defense like Tony Allen. He's not
He's
not even the Shumpert.
We're talking about advanced analytics and Frank's best situation when it comes to advanced analytics is that he covers the pick and roll exceptionally well. That is all.
He's only 19 and he's already mastered that.
That nigga,
that's
a lot of players defend the pick and roll well. It was just impressive for him because he was a rookie.
It's not just a pick and roll. He's top 3 in a few other defensive stats. That's why, to me, I'm looking at it. I'm like, you know what?
What's his defensive win shares, man?
I'm about to find it right now.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's the only.
Look, at the end of the day, all that shit does not matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter because if you got a fucking if there's a better player available, you pick the better player.
That's a fact.
Fucking period.
Yeah.
There's all that other shit. You can explain it and all of that. That's fine. But if we look at what the Mavs have compared to what we have, and a player, we know that wasn't the smartest pick. That's all I'm saying. You can like the pick. You can say you like it now. Whatever the case may be.
Dennis Smith.
Hold on, let me finish. You can like the pick. You can say whatever the case may be. That's fine. But at the end of the day, it's a fact that there were better players available to be picked.
That's yet to be determined. I feel.
How was it yet to be determined? Dennis Smith Jr. had a better rookie season than him. Period. A 10-time better.
Wait.
Malik Monk had a better rookie season than him. Didn't Donovan Mitchell go after him?
Yes.
Donovan Mitchell was almost rookie of the year. There were better players available than Frank Stokes. What are you talking about?
You said he was.
His defensive win share is 1.1.
He is 124th in defensive win shares.
He's now 1.1. His shit this year is 0.1.
If we go to
Come on, we talking advanced stats.
Ron Baker on the
he's on the bench.
He is better defensively. Terrence Ross is notoriously horrible on defense.
Right.
Terrence Ross is better than Frank on defense. Alonzo Trier is better than Frank.
No, he is a defender. He is a defender. I'll give him that. Now, back to your point about saying better players in the draft. To me, I feel like, okay, that's such a broad question that
how if Donovan Mitchell almost was rookie of the year? That's a fact.
Can I finish?
It's not broad.
Yeah, because when it comes down to it, when you draft a rookie, you can say, okay, this player has a good rookie season, and then he doesn't do shit for the rest of his career. When I say, yo,
that is not really. That's more of a. That doesn't generally happen in the NBA.
It doesn't. What I'm saying is,
NBA,
when I say best player available, I look at it from a standpoint of saying like, okay, give it time. You can't answer a question like that.
You living off potential then.
You're not living
off of what is really there. You're living off of what can potentially.
And on top of that, drafting the player doesn't always mean drafting the best player available. It can be drafting a situation and drafting a player to a situation.
That is where what I keep saying about front offices comes into play.
They suck, bro.
At the end of the day, your job is to put the best talent forth for your coach to put on the.
So you want 5 centers on your team?
I would.
That's what the Magic is doing right now. They suck.
This is where.
That's the best player available.
This is where having the best player available. If we all know, all right. Say if I have, who's the best center right now? If I have DeMarcus,
right,
and we all know DeAndre Ayton is that next guy, and I have the first pick. Do I not take DeAndre Ayton and then see what best offers I can get for either DeAndre Ayton or DeMarcus Cousins?
That's why you're not in the front office because that's what every
smart office is supposed to do.
All right, what's your argument?
When you're choosing,
this is what he said. If I have the best center in the game, why am I drafting another center?
All right, because this is. Hold on, let me explain.
How old is DeMarcus Cousins?
Hold on, let me explain. Let me explain it. A smart GM is going to draft DeAndre Ayton first. Why? He's the best player. And what you do is you take him and see what else you can get for him in that draft. That's first. That's what you do. Period.
Now, if I can't get anything for him in that draft, I know for a fact that of the 31 other teams in this league, somebody wants him way more than I do.
Yeah.
And I just took him off the table for them. So they
is that not potential though?
No, that's not potential. First round picks aren't picked off potential, bro. They're picked off of what can you do? Because 9 times out of 10, a first round pick is starting. He's not coming in and sitting there. He's starting, so he has to be a contributor.
So if you're the best center in the league, how is he going to contribute on the floor?
We just explained this to you. We just explained this to you.
It's for the future.
GM is going to draft him for trading for leverage.
Or
you're going to get him to either put him next to DeMarcus or a team will give me their best.
They'll give me
for DeAndre.
Mad crazy shit.
That is what every team that all of those old teams, all of that 90s basketball, how do you think we got there? We got there by niggas drafting the best player available. And every time the best player available isn't drafted, it is shown.
So,
before you continue, just to give you some Frankie Smokes facts right now. These are all the niggas that were behind him that were better than him. Dennis Smith Jr., Zach Collins, Malik Monk, Donovan Mitchell, Bam Adebayo, Justin Jackson, TJ Leaf, John Collins, Harry Giles, Terrence Cullen, OG Anunoby, nigga. Kyle Kuzma, nigga. Josh Hart, nigga. Hold on. These are niggas that are better than him, bro. And right now, Jordan Bell, nigga. Hold on.
You're right now.
Right now, we're talking about potential. We're talking about right now putting in the fucking buckets, nigga. Right now, all those niggas are better than him, son. All of them, every single one of them.
I can't wait.
That's at least 10 niggas.
I can't wait.
That's crazy.
I can't wait.
All right, tell me this right now. So you're telling me in what year was this? In 2017, if the Sixers go Jason Tatum instead of Markelle Fultz, the Sixers don't make it to the finals next year?
You're right. You're right in that regard. But
You
look at the Celtics situation, and that's totally different.
We'll do this some more. We're gonna, you know what? This is too.
I'm looking at it from the situation where if I'm building a team, I'm looking at it from the situational standpoint. If I got a cornerstone, I'm not drafting the same exact prototype player. I'm not
All I'm saying is the Knicks could have. Jared Allen, I forgot him.
Jared Allen, I said that. He's fucking nice.
And that nigga's
2003 draft. Perfect example, right? LeBron James was literally top of top. He could not get drafted first.
Right.
But second, who went second in that draft?
Was it Melo?
Was that the Darko?
Yeah.
It's Darko, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Melo.
That's what happens when you draft potential.
Yeah.
But
so you think took Melo with their defense and Melo that they still wouldn't win the ring and probably have a dynasty on their hand? But you think they wouldn't have a dynasty if they had Melo instead of Darko Milicic?
Darko tapes. He could have been a legend.
Yeah.
His wingspan, nigga.
You cannot go on potential, bro.
It's not
potential is a dream.
Listen.
That's what happened with Iman. It's going to happen with Frankie Smokes too.
And here's the crazy part. Y'all didn't even look at their actual potential of Porzingis. Niggas booed him.
You can go on potential when you're dealing with people outside of sports and all that. But when you're dealing with sports, you have to go with what you know. You have to go with solid facts.
That, and also you have to go off of your situation.
No, you cannot do that.
All right. All right, let me tell you why that's a dumb point. Because if we drafted for what we needed a point guard ready now.
That's literally what I needed.
Porzingis didn't get injured until later that
season.
Yo.
That was the plan.
No. You said you're not going to... You said it's situational. Right. Let me finish. You said it's situational and we're supposed to draft by need.
Right.
If there's 7 better point guards and we need a point guard, why would you pick the... Explain it to me. Explain that to me. Explain picking the worst point guard out of all point guards. Explain picking the worst point guard out of all the point guards if we needed a point guard.
Let me say this first. The Sixers are a prime example. They drafted 3 straight centers.
And they stunk for years.
And where are they now?
They're way better. You know why? Because they had those niggas as leverage. We could send them out for other niggas.
And you know why
you know
they
what I'm
had
saying?
the straight centers? Because every year that was the best player available.
And they got pieces for it.
And they also got in trouble for that.
No, they didn't.
Damn, they didn't.
What trouble they got?
Nah, the league had to step in and change the GM for that shit.
No, the league.
No.
changed the GM
That's
because
not
the
why.
GM.
They changed the GM.
The
The
GM was
Before that.
No.
The guy before that. Look it up. The guy before that. They actually, the commissioner had to step in and say, yo, get a different GM, and a league appointed a GM for the Sixers. Look it up.
I know. I've never heard that.
Look it up.
Let's see.
Right now.
We're gonna Google it right now.
Look it up.
76ers GM change. This is 2018, so this is recent. This is the one we're talking about.
Yeah, that was the one when his wife was tweeting from his account.
Not that one. Before that, when it became too evident that the Sixers were tanking, the league had to step in, and they took the dude from Team USA to step in.
That's not why Jerry Colangelo got bought.
That's literally not why.
Look it up.
That's not.
I'm looking it up right now.
That's not why he got bought.
So why did he brought on? How
Because they still tanked after that. They tanked while Jerry Colangelo was there, bro.
Look it up, bro. Look it up. I forgot the dude's name. What's the dude's name before Colangelo?
The dude's name before Kalane?
Billy
Yes.
King.
No, not Billy King. Hell no, it wasn't Billy King. It was not Billy King, man. Steve Winky, I think, something like that.
Sam
Hinkie?
There we go.
Didn't he also get fired for the same shit? Isn't Sam Hinkie the Houston Rockets guy now? Oh, I'm bugging. No, Sam Hinkie's still there, right?
It's the dude before Colangelo. Look it up. I forgot his name.
The Sam Hinkie.
Right. He got removed from office because they were just like, yo, dude, you're fucking tanking, bro.
Nah.
No,
that's
he
not what
stepped
happened.
down because they hired.
Nah, it's right here. I
Colangelo.
found it. He said he been forced.
See? The league stepped in.
Nah, it wasn't the league.
I mean, he stepped down, but they was like, you're wilding because you're tanking and like, obviously the team, you're picking up mad pieces and
They
like
continued
and
to
mad
tank
leverage.
after him.
They tanked for mad. They still
after
tanked.
he left, they still tanked again.
Oh, so he didn't get in trouble for it, but he was vilified for it.
That was everywhere.
Hinkie's vindication came too late to save his job, but it has cemented his status as a strategic genius in sports. He did the kind of stuff people talk about late at night after 3 hours because theoretically it just might work, but no one actually does. Then he set fire to the lifeboats. Sam Hinkie and everything.
Reem just proved that rumors dead be spreading without actual
Wildfire.
facts.
How is that not fact?
Because there's nothing that says that the league
Hold
league
on.
cannot remove.
Hold on.
That'd be like you owning a McDonald's and then the fucking chairman of McDonald's
Alright, so
coming
wait,
to
this
your
probably-
McDonald's and firing niggas at your McDonald's.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it out.
Alright, so the league he stepped down, he wasn't forced out. So boom. Unfortunately for Hinkie and his fans, the owners were not so resolute. Under pressure from the owners of other NBA teams who felt that the 76ers terrible play was bad for the league's bottom line, the team hired a veteran general manager to oversee Hinkie in December 2015.
He didn't want to be oversaw, so he stepped
midway
down.
through the third season, although he wasn't fired, Hinkie was marginalized. Courts had reached out to Sam Hinkie and will update the story with any.
That's what he just said.
And
bro.
that
is not what
hold on,
you're saying.
let me finish. In April 26th, Hinkie stepped down, given all the changes to our organization. I no longer have the confidence that I can make good decisions on behalf of the investors of the Sixers. Hinkie wrote his 13-page resignation letter to the 76ers board. The resignation letter served as defense of his decision-making as well as kind of philosophical treatise that includes references to Elon Musk, cognitive science, shit like that. The letter cemented Hinkie's reputation as a mad genius or a fool, all depending on your point of view. Yeah, so he wasn't forced out by the NBA. He stepped down because the Sixers hired.
They hired Jerry Colangelo to oversee them.
NBA franchise owners lobbied the league office to do something about the wonderfully tantastic 76ers. That effort led to Adam Silver facilitating a connection between Sixers boss Josh Harris, who who is here to therefore express complete confidence in Sam Hinkie's unique process, and basketball lifer Jerry Colangelo himself, a former franchisee. The NBA denies the owner's complaints caused any changes within the 76ers office. However, this man about the Sixers.
That is legit.
Nigga, you
not
just
the
proved
league.
it. The NBA themselves was like, we didn't make any decisions.
No. But this is saying
So,
That's not the league, though.
how is it not the league?
The league is Adam Silver. Adam Silver is legit the league. He is the league.
yo,
The
let me
teams
break it down. Let me
are-
break it down like this. Let me break it down like this.
It's crazy.
Say we will all work at McDonald's, right? And the three of us, we're an employee with you. And we're like, yo, we don't like the way Reem work. He needs to be fired. We have a meeting. We go to the boss and go, yo, we don't like the way Reem works. You need to handle that, right? They go, your boss goes to you and goes, I'm not firing you, but niggas is not fucking with you. And then you decide to quit on your own. That wasn't us. You quit, nigga. Your boss also didn't fire you. He just let you know what was going on. The NBA went to the 76ers, was like, yo, my nigga, y'all tanking. Niggas don't like that
The
shit.
NBA, which consists of 32 billionaires.
Yeah, son.
Nah, it's 30.
Whatever.
30.
Yeah.
29 of them said
We don't like
them
that.
niggas are cheating.
Yo,
You
they
don't
cheating.
like
We
that.
don't like that shit.
So something has to happen. We need something
Then
to
the
happen.
big boss was like, yo, listen.
Adam Silver said, you guys need to hire a professional.
Y'all gotta not do this no more. Y'all gotta hire a professional to fix this. And they took it among themselves
They
to make
said-
their decisions.
No,
The 76ers.
No. Because that's not even what the NBA, the other owners wanted. The other owners wanted Sam Hinkie gone.
Oh shit, yes.
The Sixers said no.
Well,
They
have
totally
real-
say no.
Yeah.
If you resign, that means you getting bread.
So he wasn't forced out.
When you
Retention
get
was an issue for the
fired,
team, but-
you don't get no bread.
No. When you get fired, you get the bread. When you resign, you don't get the bread.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, when you get fired,
When you
Well,
get
it
fired,
depends. He
you
probably
say-
got a severance package.
probably did. But yeah, yo, speaking of white people,
Speaking of white people.
I represent the oppressed people. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's oppressed.
And I think that white players have been oppressed for a long time, and I think they're back on the rise.
Yeah, they're coming back.
They're coming back. I think we have gentrified the NBA as black people.
We have.
You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Nick,
Logo
Nick,
was
Nick-trified, you know what I'm saying? So I got my
I just wanted to.
my top 10 white players. You feel me?
I was just about to say it's only 10 players on this list because it's literally only 10 white people who were even mentioned.
That matters.
Right.
Only 10 whites that matters.
We're probably like 7 years away from there being no white people.
And you know what's crazy? The list is probably 11 for me because Svi is on the Lakers, and but he don't get minutes, so he don't get a nickname
For
yet.
real. First off, man, gotta go with my man White Silver.
We already know who that is. AKA playoff JR.
My man Joe Ingles, man. My
Paul George got to figure out how to beat him in the playoffs,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yo, it's crazy how he showed up.
Joe Ingles is dead ass mad. Joe Ingles is dead ass mad nice.
You see
It's
that
fucking
jump? You
crazy.
see that left hand shot, bro? Smooth. Cooked.
Cooking you.
Cooked.
Cooking you.
The
In
way-
slow motion also.
Cooked him. And my man Dante DiVincenzo, my man. The rookie.
The rook.
The rookies. He white, but he black though. And for some reason, vanilla should be flavored, right? And it's always white. But really, vanilla flavored, brown as shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so is Coke, baby.
Vanilla-
That's why I had to call
vanilla
him
beef.
Vanilla Coke, baby.
Vanilla Coke.
That's my man Dante DiVincenzo, Vanilla Coke. You feel me? Next up,
Vanilla Coke nasty.
we got my man Gordon motherfucking Hayward.
Gordon Hayward.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what's up,
The
man.
comeback kid.
Yes.
One of my favorite white boys in the world. My man Lil Mo.
Low mo.
Why do I call him Lil Mo? Why? Why, bro?
Overload.
There we go.
Overload.
There you go.
It's just days overload, man.
That's all you gotta know, man. That's all you gotta know. Lil Mo with the fucking gimpy leg.
Can't be lag.
You know what time it is. That's my man Gordon Hayward, baby. Number 4, another rookie. LaMelo Ball, aka Luka Doncic, baby.
You got a lot of rookies on those too.
I told you they on the rise.
Luka that nigga,
They on the rise, man. Luka is nice.
You been with you, Luka that nigga.
And we got my man Wesley Snipes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
Nikola Mirotic, my man,
nigga.
got the top 10
That nigga averaging 36 right now, right?
I don't know.
Top 10
Balls.
scorer.
I mean, you gonna keep it up.
Balls.
Listen, he already top 10, so it's already
So
a
it's Tim
fact.
Hardaway, man.
It's already a fact.
It's already a fact.
And I got the white dude that can probably say the N word in the locker room. You feel me? Probably the only one. My man Stone Cold, man. AKA JJ motherfucking Redick, man.
Did you see the
JJ
the
motherfucking
shit that
Redick.
he got caught up in when he was? I think he said something offensive to the
Yeah,
They was
yeah.
politely booing him.
It was polite. That's JJ Redick, man. He the OG white
How do you
dude.
politely
He
boo
the OG
somebody?
white dude, man.
Only Asians could do that, honestly. I believe in them.
That ass.
They probably could politely boo
That
somebody.
ass. Next up, though, we got my man from Duke. Blue Devils. You feel me? Grayson motherfucking Allen, aka motherfucking Ben Shapiro. He might be racist, but I still fuck.
You got a Ben Shapiro
Smart
face.
guy.
You like a Ben Shapiro face, man.
Listen, now he got good Utah Jazz intangibles.
Yeah. He got the
prototypical Utah Jazz player.
Yeah, dope Mormon dude. You know what I'm saying? And Sunshine. My man Laurie Markkanen.
Yo, nigga Laurie Markkanen look like he wake up in the morning and just, gets a chai tea.
Him and his brother.
A pumpernickel bagel with
Reads the newspaper.
cream cheese and lox.
He reads the
And then
newspaper.
yeah, but he goes straight to the entertainment section.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's the kind of guy that Laurie Markkanen reminds me of.
Pretty chilled guy. He's pretty good too.
Yeah, pretty good kid.
And my man next up, this dude, he was throwing it on niggas the other day. My man White Man Can't Jump. Zach motherfucking Collins.
Zach Collins, he fucking smoked the Lakers low key.
Did you see his hair in the front flick back when he was in the air when he went for the
Somebody said the nigga look like G-Eazy, and he does. He literally looks like G-Eazy.
My man balling, bro.
Zach-
He's balling.
Zach Collins looks like he likes his locks smoked.
White people really like locks, man.
They
And
do.
he eats it on the everything bagel.
Yeah, for sure.
He looks
For
like
sure.
that guy.
For sure. Last but not least, my man Chetty Osman.
Same motherfucking Osmond.
Nick Cannon. Woo! He be wilding out on that motherfucker.
Seti, man. Seti.
He's basically the white LeBron. Low key.
That's strong.
Nah, cause
Seti's
when you're a white version of somebody, the ceiling is very low. In my opinion.
Seti.
You don't have to be as good as black LeBron. Like
Seti.
white LeBron, whatever he is, he's good right there.
Seti look like
It's like that White Iverson type thing. You get what I'm saying? Like White Iverson, when we post like White Iverson, they not as good as Iverson.
Here's
They
an
just
OG
white
guy,
LeBron.
Brian Scalabrine with the white mamba shit.
The White Mamba.
Yeah, nah,
You know what I'm saying?
really sucked. Seti Osman reminds me of the guy that comes into the pizza shop and be like, it's not enough pepperonis on that pie.
He probably owns the pizza shop.
That's my top 10 white players to look out for, man. Those the nicknames, you know what I'm saying? So if I say those on my timeline, that's I'm not
who
saying
we
their
rocking
names
with.
no more. I'm calling them by their nickname.
That's what we rocking with.
That's what we rocking with.
Speaking of white people, the Mega Million jackpot is at $1.6 billion.
And I will become a white person if I hit it immediately. That's all I'll say.
I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up, man. I might become the nicest nigga in the world if I won that much bread. I mean, I don't have no more reasons to be angry.
That's true.
I don't really. What I gotta kill people for? Like,
What's the point?
I can pay them to get away from me.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That
Then
is
you
true.
would have a lot of people trying to go fit.
Or
Oh man, then we'll get back to killing.
you could pay somebody else to do something for you.
Oh no, I get my.
But there's no point for that.
I'd rather pay for my own work.
I would disappear for a very long time. That's all I'm saying. But not that long. But I would go missing for a little bit.
Well, guys, I did the math.
I would let the peoples know. I would let my peoples know. Like y'all, I'd be like, yo, look, listen, I'm gonna send y'all a little something. I'm disappearing for a little while.
Tell you, I did the math on 1.6. Well, that's just what it is today too. We don't know what it's gonna be by Tuesday. But just today, 1.6. I did the math. You're coming home still with $1 billion. If you win solely by yourself, you're still coming home with $1 billion after taxes.
I don't know what I would do with that much money.
I'm gonna be honest, like 100 bands, real honest, real no bullshit. Like
No bullshit.
I'm not gonna let nobody know that I win that money. Like not.
Oh,
so,
not you.
not my moms, not my pops, like nobody. But I'm gonna feed the hood. Not the hood, but you know the hood. Everybody, if you know me, just know I'm gonna take care of you.
Facts.
You're not gonna know, but I'm gonna take care of you.
I'm either going, being that I'm in a good place in life, I know I would do some good things, but I think younger me would have had a little bit more fun with this money.
Oh man.
Like, but I probably would be like almost a terrorist because you can't. If I'd have had the money to do the shit I wanted to do when I was younger, a lot of people would have got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you said, I could pay people to stay away from me. And my dumb ass, I'll probably like, you know what? Where you want to live? I got somewhere you can go where I keep all the stupid people. You know, I just put them there. And occasionally, lock them in that bitch and beat them up or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them up. But you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit, like when you young, dumb, and evil. That's what you think.
I would
Then I'll be like,
people
oh
fight
shit,
each other.
I might be Hitler with money. You know what I'm saying?
I think I would just pay people to fight each other.
That much bread, niggas thought Black Youngster was ignorant. Like young me would have been.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely got that wrestling ring with the horse. With the horse. A horse in the wrestling ring. With me with Ric Flair with Versace robe, nigga, and a championship belt that's blinged out. Like standing on the top rope, so I'm bitches and shaking ass, and I'm just throwing money like this.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. The amount of pussy, like younger me, the amount of pussy he would bought.
I'll be honest, I would probably, back in the day, I'd probably bought Backpage, like bought the entire Backpage. Like, I think I need to own this business. I think this venture is the future of where some of this money needs to go.
I'll be honest, I won't even like.
I wouldn't even use it.
I wouldn't even try to like just regularly. I'm not even trying to talk to women no more. I'm just like, how much it costs?
Yeah, I don't think I would do that, but that's how you get in trouble.
But like now, I got a feeling like what I would do is I'd buy the house next door.
Make a giant ass.
Then I buy the house
on the other side.
Yeah.
Then I buy the
Then make a community
on the
house.
other side.
Yeah.
And then
you make a community crib.
And I'm just going to keep buying the neighborhood. Slowly
Buy the whole neighborhood.
And I'm moving all my peoples near me.
And then we just have this neighborhood.
Exactly. This is our neighborhood, and I'm gonna pay it off.
We start neighborhood watches, and we do
need
all the
niggas-
white people shit.
Yeah, I need niggas to just be
Fix your lawn.
Just fix your lawn.
You know, sweet.
It's paid off, so I need you to go to work, be a good human,
Pay your taxes.
Pay taxes.
and we just be good people.
And we just be good.
But I'm not gonna tell nobody. Only y'all will know this is what I'm doing, and probably the people that's getting bought out. But you know, a couple 20 houses. That's all I need for my family, my friends.
Just create your own little neighborhood.
My own little neighborhood.
The new Harlem.
You know what I'm saying? Probably knock a couple walls in here down, spread it out a little bit. You know, that next door house probably will be, you know, mine in this house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just stretch
And y'all got definitely across the street.
across the
Crazy
street,
Mansion.
the crazy mansion. I probably will move there.
Yeah, I know.
Probably
That's the
move
real
there.
mansion.
I'm gonna just connect all the houses with bridges.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
bridges. But
But
it.
except mine, I don't want mine to
Yeah,
have a
no.
bridge because I don't want people thinking that there's a connection in my house.
Also,
you know what I mean?
I think that if we do build that community, the first rule has to be any white people in the neighborhood, we have to call the police on them.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the first rule.
Immediately.
Like we have to make them feel
First
uncomfortable.
thing-
First, we gotta be like, "Are you lost?
Yeah.
Are you lost?"
We gotta force them out. We gotta force them out the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me,
Loud parties.
Timothy. Excuse me, Timothy. What are you doing over here?
We're gonna throw loud parties.
Do
And
you
when they
all
throw a
care?
barbecue, we're gonna call the cops on there as one little barbecue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, they're being so loud right now. The whole neighborhood is trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we gonna all, you know, coordinate this gentrification of this area.
It's gonna be great.
First church.
And like when we have our loud parties and shit, like we have like we already have like the proper paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Probably
Like, we did everything the right way. Like we were allowed to do this. You guys were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta. I just believe that we need to start that community like how the Jewish people got the community. If somebody gets that right,
That
they'll know something.
Trentown.
I definitely though. I ain't gonna lie though. Like after like I set up all my peoples with their bread, I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
Like the longest one.
One
I'm not going to Africa for a little bit.
Honestly, depending
Start some
on
shit
how
out
much,
there.
because if the jackpot makes
Shake
it,
some shit up.
Yeah,
if
definitely.
the jackpot makes it $400 million more, it's gonna be $2 billion.
Yo, if I gotta keep it real, the this is how y'all would know that I literally won that lottery. It's gonna be a video of me in Africa, like Kanye, with niggas playing music, and I'm gonna be chilling, and I'm just bust up the. Niggas gonna be like, is Colton in Africa dancing right now?
I'm coming back from the jury and shit, so I'm not gonna have that much
I'm
jewelry.
not even gonna have jewelry and shit.
I did the math on if it makes it to
Yeah.
$2 billion. You're gonna come home with like $1.3 billion.
After they take taxes and all
Yeah, that's
that shit
after the
out.
taxes. You're gonna come home with like
You're still a billionaire.
billion.
You just basically.
I'm putting the billion away.
Yeah.
300 million's coming out to play.
Yeah, nah.
And
I'm
when
being
I tell you
100%
we
honest.
gonna play, y'all thought Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna be like Floyd Mayweather and Black Youngster. Like mixed with a little bit of like just a little, even though I hate him, like a little bit of 6ix9ine. Like it'll be like a crazy mashup of like wow.
I feel like I would start those like little viral clips of like the 6ix9ine shits that he do. Like, yo, I don't want niggas fuck with me, man. I'm fast as fuck. Like, I would do little things like that, like randomly, and niggas are like, this nigga's wildin', son.
I would have like, I would pay people to follow me, but like not follow me at the same
Not
time.
really follow
to
you.
fuck with other people. So boom, like
So I can save them.
No, not even. So say I'm walking down the street, right? And I'd be like, damn, I'm thirsty.
I would do that too. Like, y'all wait, hold on, man. I didn't even say you. What he just said just now. He said so you can save people. He said, I wouldn't be here, bro.
He said, "No, I said, damn,
Yeah, I wouldn't be here. I would dead ass pay people to attack other people and then fuck them up and be like, are you okay, man? Are you alright? Be like, damn, that nigga's heroic as fuck. And then be like, yeah, word. And then the nigga walking away like,
he said he wasn't gonna punch me."
I'm live.
but yeah, continue.
No, so like say I'm walking down the street and I'm like, damn, I'm thirsty. Somebody just popped up with some water.
Some water? What the fuck was that nigga from, bro?
Like damn, I want to smoke. Somebody got the split. Like, yo, good looking. So I just for my necessity, certain shit. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
little things.
certain shit I need when I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I need some water.
And I always think like when I get this type of money, son, I would think about some ignorant shit like that.
I just thought
like,
the most ignorant
I want a
idea.
person now and be like, yo, I am mad thirsty, and be like, nigga, I got like open the jacket, it's just mad different
like,
sodas.
I'm a portable.
What you
in the
want?
refrigerator.
Yeah.
I just thought of the most ignorant shit ever. So like, I would literally turn everywhere I go into a movie. Like I'm talking about movie set,
Buying mad
fucking director,
everything, content, everything, content everywhere. Camera guy follows me all the time. Just always getting
I'm
paid.
turning my crib into a movie set, everything, movie.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm gonna do is see how fast I can spend $1 million.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, yo, literally, I'm gonna try to save like 90% of the money, but I'm gonna take $1 million out in cash and be like, how can I fucking blow this in a very short period of time?
I just told you, man. If the shit makes it to $2 billion, the shit you will come home. You live in New York State. After you lose fucking 25% from the federal government and 12.7% from the city and state, you're gonna come home with at least $1.3 billion.
I'm definitely.
I'm putting $1 billion away, and I'm going to spend $300 million like a nigga.
Yeah, with a ER. Hard ER. Because I definitely just want to
I'm
like
spending $1 billion
stack of
a
money
second.
and I possibly might just literally just go to the hood and just give people money like on some like yo.
I mean,
Those shits is tough. Take your sneakers off right now, and then and then I'm like, yo, hey, look, bomb, take your sneakers off. He take them off, nah, put them shits back on, and I just leave. That's all I want. I want to do dumb shit like that. How much would it be for you to fight your sister? Go. And then they start, and I'm like, I'm just joking. Don't do that. But I would. But you know, the one thing I would have that's fucked up. I would have the crackhead throwing competition.
I ain't gonna lie
I
to
would
you.
definitely do that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. There's
I would
one
hold
thing.
one.
There's one thing I'm
But it would
definitely
be safety mats and shit. I can't just have them on the car for throwing niggas in the
doing. One
concrete
thing
mat.
I'm definitely doing. I'm I'm buying all the corner stores in the hood.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
All of them. I'm walking into every corner store. Poppy, how much is the store? I want the whole store.
And then we're going to franchise every corner store.
How much is the store?
Every corner store ever. We're going to franchise it all. And then I'm going to buy all the Chinese spots, nigga. All the Chinese spots.
And I'm going to turn them all into cum cows.
Every single one is cum cow.
Every Chinese restaurant in the city gotta be a cum cow. Yeah. Fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck how you feel about cum cow, bitch.
We gotta do it, man.
I agree. And I'm getting all black people our own personal
walkie-talkies.
We all gotta get a personal walkie-talkie.
We all gotta get walkie-talkies.
That makes mad sense.
That shit is fire.
I'm dead ass buying, man.
Yo, I think I'm gonna just start wilding, bro. I'm gonna start like, even though this Obama's not your man, we gotta start fake phone.
First of all, no, I'm paying Obama to fight him on pay-per-view. I want to have like the full production, the full fucking production, before the fight, after the fight, how do you train? I want to show y'all how to whoop Obama's ass.
It's gonna be like a whole series, man. You gotta make like you know how the HBO do before the fight and shit. Be like, yeah, it's just me. My whole life has been ready.
How I'm gonna swing it is, I'm never my before the fight. I'm just be chilling in the crib the whole time. They're not even gonna know because I'm not gonna allow them to videotape me training. So they're gonna take me like, oh, this motherfucker's chilling, and I'm gonna whoop his fucking ass.
You're gonna beat him up.
I'm gonna walk in the ring like this.
Also, I'm funding everything.
I'm
you want to do it? Do it.
I'm gonna fund that shit. Yeah.
What? Pizza we gonna eat with spoons?
Do it.
Let's get it.
Spoon pizza.
Spoon pizza? Alright, let's get it. What you just said about my Bank of America check, you can flip it next week? We gonna fund that. I don't care.
What you said, turn 500 into 5,000? Do it.
Here's 500,000. Do it.
What was the pyramid scheme shit from back in the
Oh yeah, I would cop a pyramid scheme and turn it into a real business.
Yeah,
just because, nigga, fuck it. We gonna put money in niggas.
I would start a pyramid scheme that sells pyramids, so it's actually a pyramid.
It's actually a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme.
We sell pyramids. I'm by the pyramid, a pyramid in Egypt also.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the company's gonna be called Pyramid Schemes.
Yeah.
Pyramid Schemes Incorporated, nigga. Niggas gonna be like, what? Like, yeah, we fix pyramids. Did you not know that? We restore pyramids. Pyramid Scheme Incorporated.
Do you have pyramids?
It's gonna be like Taco Corp. We do a little bit
we just gotta start a Taco Corp. That's it. We're ghost investors. We made that word up just now. We're ghost investors. We're investing secretly. We just put money in
I'm
your
also
shit.
going to buy Twitter.
I'm also going to be a ghost investor where I invest in ghosts.
I need to invest in ghost-related things. Paranormal activities type shit. I'm a ghost investor into all paranormal activity things.
I'm buying Twitter, and the first thing I'm doing is blocking Donald Trump.
Yeah. Yo, I think I might cop Chick-fil-A and make it a blacks only.
Shut down his shit. I'm setting down mad accounts.
I think with that money, I might start reverse segregation, man. I might be with the shits, like cop Chick-fil-A's and then like blacks only. Like no white people.
I'm buying Twitter. I'm shutting down Donald Trump, Yes Jules, D-Ray, Sean King.
Yep, fuck Sean King. Sean King is a white. I'm telling you, that motherfucker is wonder-bread white.
Son. He's super fucking white, son.
Yo,
I'm trying to say this shit.
Oh my god.
Shut down D-Ray. Shut down. Who else I said?
Sean King.
Trump. D-Ray, Trump, Sean King. Damn, somebody else, man. Somebody else did on their Twitter.
Oh, the chick I'm shutting down the chick that tweeted about waves.
Oh,
we gotta shut her down.
She's never gonna tweet again.
Yeah,
she's never gonna tweet again.
She gotta disappear forever.
Yeah.
That's it for now, cause y'all listen. But niggas is going. I'm gonna have a switch in my bedroom, nigga, just to turn your fucking Twitter off. I swear to God, shut niggas down.
I swear to God, I'm also not gonna tweet. I'm gonna have an intern that when I say my shit out loud, I'm like, tweet that, write that. Hey, let me tell you something. Write this on Twitter. Niggas is not awake. It's 4 a.m. Boy, get money. Write that down. I'm gonna be that guy also. I want to be that
I
guy.
want to have somebody ad lib everything that I do.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true. Also, I think I want like I think I'm gonna employ a lot of homeless people to do like a lot of these jobs, but I need a nigga that has like some type of high tech speaker jacket that when I walk into places, he's playing my theme music. Like he's just bumping music for me, and it's most likely gonna be a homeless person. Like, yo, my nigga, we're gonna clean you up. We're gonna give you a salary. It's gonna be a great salary. You just gotta walk around with this speaker jacket and play music.
I need a human playlist.
That's it. That's all I need. And I also
He knows. He just knows. I'm gonna see my girl. He knows the play certain shit.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts.
Like,
Mad
good fucking song.
Also, we need a portable studio / stage to always follow me at all times in case I just want to throw a random performance.
Yeah,
I would buy Future
or make music.
I would buy Future to follow me and just
say shit into auto-tune mic.
No, he just crazy. Coding crazy. Like he just gotta know the proper time and let it go.
That's true.
I'm bad for you. I'm just picturing you sitting there like, ready guys? Wait.
I'm paying Kawhi to stay. I need Kawhi to roll with me.
Kawhi for the laugh.
My goal is to make him laugh.
Yeah, that's it. Just Kawhi is your friend. Buy a friendship with Kawhi.
My friend because
to just
I want
laugh.
to practice my jokes on him.
Yeah.
If I'm in
You like, yo, Kawhi. We did it.
We did it.
We fucking did it.
did it.
I feel like one day he's just gonna break out like some real like prehistoric laugh. Like, everybody's gonna be like, what the?
Yo, I really believe that when Kawhi like laughs for real, like it's like a giggle, and that's why he don't laugh. I feel like he's heard himself laugh for real. And he was like,
And
"What
he's
the
holding
fuck
back.
was that? I'm never gonna laugh ever again."
I actually kind of believe that too.
Like, yeah, this money. That's kind of. You know what's crazy is if someone just really just dropped $1.6 billion on you, like your whole life is a different life.
Yeah.
Like, you really can just.
New life, who this?
Like you're really a new person. Like I really would like. I always be like, yo, money never. No, it's gonna change me. I just hope it's for the better. That's really it. I believe that it's for the better, but also some of these things that I'd be thinking in my head, like if I could just make it happen with just the bread, like it would be a lot of white people not here, man. Like
I just know. I don't really like. Even I mean, like I ain't saying I be having $1.6 million. But when a nigga do be up, I just be wanting to be in my crib playing video games.
That's true.
I wouldn't leave
Man, like a
So I'm
fucking.
pretty sure I just go on vacation with my PS4,
Facts.
taking it everywhere.
Oh, you know what? What's one of the things I'm gonna do?
PS4
I want to rent out a movie theater so I can play Pro-Am in a movie theater.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all.
But with that, fellas, we gotta get out of here.
Fast.
Got shit to do.
That's it to do.
Yes.
Important shit.
Yes.
Fortunately.
Fortunately.
Yes.
Final
Get out of
eight.
here.
Final eight? Nah, no final eight.
Fuck them.
Fuck everything.
Yeah.
I will say this though. I feel like I gotta apologize for somebody because this is my public apology. I spazzed on somebody thinking that they stole my shit and they didn't. So I'm sorry.
Well, you could have been right, so
Nah, yo, at the time I swore I was right, and then
you could have been right. You could have been right, so
People be stealing.
People still be
Nah,
stealing.
that is true.
Niggas will lie about stealing, bro.
Only two species on the planet steal: people and raccoons.
Yo. Yeah,
I hope it wasn't a
Hey,
raccoon.
People are right.
We ran a little too late.
Yeah, nah.
Motherfucker, I gotta pick up a white shirt.